Now before this video even starts, I gotta say, rest in peace to my guy, the living legend, Reggie Bush. Now I know in the camera here I look like I'm laughing, I look like I'm dying of laughter actually, but I'm actually crying on the inside. I mean, this man is a living legend, and for EA to disrespect him like this, the man is the only player in the NFL to smash Kim Kardashian. Living legend. The man holds an NFL record to become the first rusher of all time, people, ever to do it. To finish the season with negative yards on at least 10 carries. He's a living legend. And lastly, he's the only player of all time to lose his Heisman Trophy. Living legend.
Oh my God!
He needs some milk.
Where the ambulance? Why the man body still
that
right
man
there?
ain't supposed to be laying
Call
there.
the damn ambulance!
What's up, y'all? It's your boy TeyTheGod, and I just had to do that little Reggie Bush intro. I mean, really though, how'd they do him with a, what's that, a 58 overall bronze or a 59? That's terrible. They did him dirty. I know he had a terrible season, but come on, that man, come on, he's an OG. But yeah, yo, so pretty much I streamed this earlier. This video is actually just of the stream. I was listening to music, so I couldn't directly upload this, so I'll just talk over it. I'm gonna try to make this video real quick, 5 to 10 minutes. I want to talk about a couple things. I want to talk about the GOAT player you should get after seeing all these cards. I want to talk about the elite player that you should get from the packs, the 80 overall elite player. And I also want to talk about a couple cards that you need to get. And I want to set something straight real quick. I know the stats are bad. Okay, the stats are bad, but that is because EA wants to give the game more longevity. They want to make the game, you know, they want to give room for growth for the players. You know what I mean? If you give John Ross a 98, 99 speed now, then what's the point of getting a new card later? People would literally use the base John Ross card all season long, all year long until Madden 19 because it already has 98, 99 speed, you know what I mean? As long as it's about marginalizing it but keeping it, you know what I mean, like balanced. So as John Ross should have the highest speed in the game, but that's at 91, so everyone else is going to have less than 91. Tyreek Hill has 90, he has 91. I think Brandon Cooks has like 89 or something. Those are the three fastest that I've seen. But yeah, that keeps the game balanced because it's Ultimate Team, you know what I mean? It's a competitive mode. It's got to be balanced somehow. So that's what they're doing. They're balancing it. What I don't think is balanced though is the overall speed of the DBs compared to the receivers, man. Some of these DBs are really slow, and that's going to be a real problem. But that's why that gets into my first point about this GOAT player. That's why I think for the GOAT player, you gotta pick up Deion Sanders. Now, there's a couple reasons why. First off, they're all 84 overalls. All the GOAT players, they're 84 overall, sorry. But they're upgradable. I don't know how, if it's going to be a solo challenge thing or a set thing. I have no clue, to be honest, but they are going to be upgradable. So that 86 speed Deion, I believe it's 86 speed, will be upgraded. He has very bad block shed, and I'm pretty sure he has bad press, I forget, but he has 86 speed, so that's one of the higher speeds in the game. I'm pretty sure only thing higher than that is like DRC, Captain Munnerlin? No. There's somebody else, and like Pat Pete. There's a couple corners. AJ Boy, or is that how you say his name? AJ Boy. He has a very good card, 90 overall. He is a nasty card actually. But oh yeah, Captain Munnerlin right here with 83 speed. Xavier Rhodes had pretty low speed, surprisingly. I think Xavier Rhodes is one of the faster corners in the league, and they did him kind of dirty with the speed, but that's fine. Here's the AJ card. Looks freaking nasty. Oh, and I want you guys to remember that press on defense, awareness, press, and strength, and then on offense, release and awareness are very important this year. They're a lot more important than they were last year because of the new DB and wide receiver animations. You could now press tight ends, so safeties and linebackers, their press rating will matter. Tight ends release rating will matter. Receivers release rating will matter. Like John Ross, his release rating is terrible. So yeah, he has 91 speed, but if you put like a Sherman or something over there and like maybe let's say a cover 2, he's gonna have him jammed for a good amount of time. So we don't have to worry about him no one getting blazed, right? If you put a strong physical corner over there, press will work this game, and it will matter. Another thing I want to say is, like, just look at this right here. Jeremy Maclin, 86 speed. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's ultimate. I'm not gonna say that Jerry Macklin doesn't deserve an 86 speed in real life. I think he's definitely slowed down. 86 speed is kind of generous, but you have to compare it to like what we have. I mean, Jeremy Macklin is not an elite receiver in the league at all anymore. Well, I mean, if you want to say ever, you could debate that, but definitely not in 2017. He is not an elite receiver. So first off, he shouldn't even have an elite, but everyone has an elite card because it's 80 overall to 90 overall now, or sorry, to 99. I definitely still think there should be another tier, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, Jeremy Macklin, that's just way too fast, especially when the DBs, especially when some of the best DBs are like 82 speed and stuff, you know what I mean? So I just think the speed, if I were to have any problem with the ratings, is really just the speed. It's really just the speed. Right here, this Landon Collin looks crazy, but this is what I want to talk about with the elite player that you get to pick from any team. I saw a couple of them, they're all like 80 overall. Some of them are trash, to be honest. But that really, I would just say, talk to your dudes who you're doing MUT squads with, team play, MUT squads, whatever you want to call it. Talk to them, and you guys should all talk about who you're going to get, because you guys should all, like, you guys don't want to both get someone on offense. Say you and your best friend are obviously going to play MUT squads together with like a third guy. You two should, one of you should get an offensive player, one of you should get a defensive player, because it brings in one defensive team and one offensive team, right? So if you guys both have like stacked offenses and you both have trash defenses, that's going to be bad for your MUT squads team, right? Because your defense will be lacking and it's a waste of one of the offenses. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are serious about MUT squads, they're talking about bringing in a ranked ladder at some point, so it's something to think about, you know what I mean? And the last thing I gotta say, you know that there's no D-line user. I'm not sure if that's just in competitive mode or online at all. I'm not 100% sure, but there's no D-line user anymore in competitive mode. So in terms of using the linebackers, I gotta say, after looking at most of the linebackers, or at least the main users, like the Luke Kuechly's, the Shaziers, the Anthony Barr, Telvin Smith, a couple other guys, Ryan Shazier and Anthony Barr are still definitely the best. Ryan Shazier has 85 speed. What was his catching? I believe 77. And I'll see if I can find it here real quick. So this right here is the Shazier, 85 speed, 6'1", obviously, 84 hit power, that's a good hit, 72 catching, 89 jump. So this is a nice little user right here. This is a nice little user. But the Anthony Barr, y'all, let me show you the Anthony Barr right quick. This right here is Anthony Barr's card. This right here is a cheat code. Yes, it's only 82 speed, which is 3 slower than Shazier, but the man is also 6'5", 70 catch, 78 jump, 82 hit power. This man's gonna be a beast. You like 82 speed is sickening for a 6'5" linebacker at the beginning of MUT. They should have knocked him down to at least an 80. Because again, it's about balancing the game, you know what I mean? Like, this is going to be the user of the year at the start of the year, him and Shazier obviously, but this card I just think I would take over Shazier just because the 6'5" plus the 82 speed, that's a lot of speed. That's faster than a lot of DBs, or the same as a lot of DBs. That's better than Clinton Dix, you know what I mean? So it's really crazy that that's the speed he has. That's faster than any tight end in the game. That's comparable to a lot of the running backs. Faster than any quarterback in the game. I'm pretty sure Mariota's the fastest quarterback with like 81 speed, I believe, but Mariota's throwing stats are trash. He's not even an elite, which is kind of crazy to me. But yeah, this Anthony Barr is crazy. The Ryan Shazier is good too, don't get me wrong, but I would definitely take this one for a user instead of Shazier. You know they're both going to cost like a milli, but yeah, that's that, y'all. That's everything I wanted to talk about. Just what GOAT you should get. Anthony Barr, probably the best MUT card out in terms of defense. On offense, they got Dread Julio. Let me show you him real quick. Right here, they got Julio with the dreads, so you know EA ain't playing with Julio. Julio is about to be a problem. 88 speed, 90 release, 90 spec, 88 route running, 88 catch, 89 jump. Maybe his jump should be a little bit higher because we all know Julio can fly. But this card is going to be nasty. You know what I mean? This card is definitely going to be nasty. Overall, I just think MUT, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad. Like, I don't know, I'm still really excited for it, even though there's a lot of effery going on, a lot of what we call the nutty. But hey, I mean, I'm definitely still gonna play it. Oh, and here's another good user. I actually forgot about this. Buchanan had 84 speed, 80 jump, 75 catch, 84 hit power. Yeah, pretty nice card. He's 6'1", so that's gonna be a good user as well at the beginning of the year. But again, I'd still take that 6'5" Anthony Barr. I'd still take that. But that is it, y'all. Thank you for watching very much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section which cards you're picking from the elite player, out of all 32 teams, what GOAT player you're trying to pick. I still think you should get Dion, and what card you're most looking forward to using. Personally, my card is Anthony Barr, like I said. I'm also interested in that Tyreek and that John Ross, but knowing my pack luck, I probably won't get that, and those cards are literally going to go for like a million coins at the start of the game. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think, and if you're new, when you hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Join notification squad and never miss a video. Thank you for watching. I got that Madden 18 heat coming for you every single day. Tomorrow is going to be another blitz video. If you haven't checked out my blitz video I uploaded earlier, make sure you check that out. It's huge. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's your boy TeyTheGod. I'm out. Peace.